So, you hit level 50 and now you're stuck. There are many things available to you and you don't know where to start and what to prioritize. But fear not, as in this video I will be showing you everything you can and everything you need to do first. First, you will want to continue doing contracts until you have 0 left. But at this time, you need to focus on correct rewards rather than doing it quickly. Priority rewards will be blessing pouches, as they have an RNG chance to drop the purple gear and open world dungeon contracts, among other things. Other priority rewards will be weapon and armor shards and skill books. You get 10 contracts daily and you can stack up to 60 of them. After you have finished with all the contracts, it's time to sort out your gear. Since leveling only requires the main story quest, a lot of important materials and items will be missing. But from chapters 5 to 10, the game gives you blue lithographs, meaning if you haven't during leveling, you should go and craft them now. If you have any upgraded green gear, transfer to the new blue gear. Now you should have 1 main blue weapon, secondary green weapon, 4 blue gear pieces, purple chest piece from the main story quest, and green accessories. Use all the materials you have available and all the materials you can craft to level the blue gear as high as you can go. The efficient way is leveling green gear to level 6 and then transferring to blue gear. This will save you few growth stones. Next, you will want to go to any contract coin merchant. Buy 5 mystic keys and a blessing pouch. If you plan on fishing a lot, you can buy a bamboo fishing stick and a box of bait. These are the only items worth buying daily. After that, you will go to the Sundry's Merchant in Stoneguard Castle. There you will buy all weekly open world dungeon contract scrolls. You should have 6 scrolls for each of the 4 open world dungeons and then 3 scrolls for Tadal Tower. Keep in mind that these open world dungeons won't be open for around 2 to 3 weeks, so buy them every week and stack when they open. Next, you will go into the secret dungeon menu and start clearing Tadal Tower as far as you can go. This will absolutely juice you up with the materials needed for leveling up the gear. Use all the materials and upgrade your gear, prioritizing weapon. At this point, you should already know what your 2 main weapons will be and which build you will be playing. Meaning that you should also know what endgame tier 1 gear you want to have. Each build uses different gear and set bonuses, so use questlog.gg website to find a build you like, or create your own through experimentation. Now that you're 100% sure what you want to play, it's time to level up your skills. Use all the skill books you have to upgrade the most important main weapon skills, then a few important secondary skills, then important passive skills. Next, you will go into skill specialization and fix your build completely. Also feel free to use questlog.gg website to find the builds you like and prefer. If you are new, don't just click random stuff. Now that you know what your main weapon will be, it's time to queue up for dungeons and grind only 1 dungeon for that weapon. There are 6 tier 1 dungeons and each of them has a weapon for each class and build, among other gear items. Opening the chest costs 300 dimensional tokens and you gain 900 per day. On day 1 you should have enough tokens for at least 3 to 4 runs. Now that you know which dungeon you want to grind, watch a guide if you are new. You can find all the guides on my channel and they are all only 3 to 5 minutes long. When you run out of dimensional tokens, it will most likely be time to join a dynamic event. Whether it's domination PvP event, peace event or collaborative event, try to join all of them in the first few days, as well as join every peace open world boss. If you haven't by now, also join a guild and start joining some PvP events and PvP world bosses as well. They are fun. When all of that is finished, you should have quite a few abyssal contract tokens. These are used in open world dungeons and they are spent by killing mobs, which in turn gives you increased Soland and loot drop rewards. On day 1 there will only be Sylvius Abyss floors 1 and 2 open, so unless you don't really need Soland, it's best to save them up until higher level open world dungeons are open. Just don't let it reach the cap of 20,000 tokens. Always make sure you spend at least 5,000 tokens per day. Now that you have done almost everything, you have several choices. If you enjoy fishing, you can go and spend all 50 baits fishing and leveling it up. And after that, spending some time leveling up cooking. Also don't forget to always have amethysts on expeditions to farm cooking ingredients for you. You can also join some 3v3 arenas for quite a balanced PvP session, considering everyone should be on equal gear on day 1. If PvP is not your thing, then go from zone to zone, area to area and clear all the blue side quests. They give you quite nice rewards in terms of materials, solant and other various items like Amitoys, Morphs and Guardians. It's important to always have a goal in mind in terms of either which gear piece you want to prioritize upgrading next, or which gear piece you want to farm next. This way you can play and organize your daily routine according to your needs and liking, without the stress and without of burning yourself out. Shonen Liberty doesn't force you to do the same stuff every single day. You choose what you want to do daily and what your routine is. And if none of those extra activities are up your alley, or you have no more time to play, simply log off and enjoy the rest of your day or night, knowing that you finished everything important in the game. And now you can take time and relax without having the fear of falling behind others. With you logged off, now you have a free time to subscribe to my channel and watch some of my other guides to learn new things about the game. This covers everything that you can and need to do straight after you hit level 50 on day 1. Some of these activities require a daily routine, most of them don't. But everything shown in this video is what I personally plan on doing on day 1 and week 1 when reaching level 50. There are of course other small details and things that will come into play later as the game progresses, but for the first few days, you don't need to worry about that as I will cover it in a different video. Traits are a very important and integral endgame progression system in Shonen Liberty, and not knowing how to use them to your advantage can cost you a lot of time and effort. To learn more about traits, how they function, and what are the best traits for each build, click on the video appearing on your screen.